Hey, very good morning to all our viewers. Welcome to Hot Stocks right here on 18 on the Mumbai Set on the weekend.
Good morning, I'm Ajay Sharma. Well, markets are looking quite good today. We are gradually building on to the gains made so far, and Nifty is up a good 40 points above the 5400 mark. So we are consolidating above the 5400 mark, and the technical analysts are looking at higher levels. Sensex too, good half a percent gains coming in over there, which translate to about 100 points. So just about nudging that 18,000 mark again. Advanced decline ratio heavily in favor of advances. 2:1 is the advanced decline ratio. And look at the composition of the gains today, and you would know that there is leadership coming in from the index heavyweights. Bank Nifty, banks have got the highest rate on the benchmark indices, and of course a good rally in pharma stocks continued for a couple of days now. Ranbaxy, Cipla, all of these stocks which are making good highs, contributing to that gains. But of course, banking single-handedly providing support to the market today. Oil and gas, another big sector. KN is up in the green. Reliance Industries, it will be interesting to pull, because Reliance Industries, ONGC on one side, and the banking stock which are already gaining on the other, together provide big support to the market. So that is probably the reason. Okay, ONGC is in the red today, but Reliance Industries is in the green. Banking stocks, the large ones, SBI, ICICI Bank, both of them in the green today. HDFC too about 1%. That probably explains the firm rally which is continuing today. Yesterday there was a day of consolidation, but good 100-point gain added on the Sensex. Nifty 240 points above the 5400 mark. Even the small cap, mid cap seem to be participating today. So about a 2/3% gain coming in the mid cap, small cap index each. So about 40 points or thereabout gains coming in over there. So there seem to be a good as far as markets are concerned. Really have to see whether we build on from here, because last 2 days the Nifty premium is constant around the 14-15 mark. So there are semblances then really that again some front buying is supporting the market.
Oh yes, clearly indeed, and that's even reflected in the kind of turnover that we see, especially on the futures and options side for both the NSE as well as the PSE. That's the index for you, and as Ajay pointed out, a hefty premium coming in there, almost 15 points for between the spot and the futures. To some specific brokerage calls this morning, Nomura has downgraded Bharti Airtel from neutral to reduced. Brokerage has priced target sharply from 280 earlier to 210 now. Brokerage says there are too many unknowns, and valuations are at 20 times fiscal 2014 earnings, made the stock expensive. Nomura expects FY 13 earnings per share to be low and does not rule out possibility of equity raising by the company if it finds refinancing of short-term loans difficult or expensive. Kotak Securities reiterates buy rating on Oil India. Brokerage prefers Oil India over ONGC, says valuations are attractive and reflect stale concerns on subsidy burden as well as cash utilization. Kotak has a price target of 590 on the stock, not moving too much in today's session. To dealers then.
Get some views on what the dealing rooms are discussing today. Darshan and Yatin both joining us now. Darshan, come to you first. Apart from the stock which you have highlighted, also tell us about what the analyst community and market participants actually read after the Wockhardt analyst meet. You understand that sector well. So what's the consensus building among market participants now?
See, Wockhardt is not a very, if you see in terms of brokerage, not a very followed stock. A couple of analysts only follow it. Among the big one, there's only Macquarie, which has been right on Wockhardt right from levels of 300. So it's the third time that they have upgraded the stock. Now the current last time today the report says 1575 is the target from 1400. So initially they had come out with 900, then 1400, now 1575, and they've always maintained an outperform on the rating on the counter. And yesterday on the analyst meet, couple of positive points were pointed out for Wockhardt in terms of their growth and future strategy as well as debt reduction. So that is why the counter has moved slowly and steadily after giving very good numbers. The next counter that dealers are talking about is Balrampur Chini, in which what is happening is couple of these big funds are using the fall that came in yesterday to build the portfolio. What happened is in Brazil there's excess rainfall and in India there's less rainfall, which meant that oversupply turned into very tight supply for sugar. Apart from that, yesterday KV Kamath said that in terms of the production will come down at almost 23 million tons from the expected 27 million tons. So clearly that is very positive for the sector, in which a lot of these funds are actually accumulating, but especially Balrampur, Chini among all the sugar pack. And the last one is the gold NBFC counters, which are trading in the green today. Manappuram and Muthoot are the two counters which are trading here. And there is accumulation happening by a lot of HNIs on the anticipation of the KUB Rao report, which is expected very, very soon.
Right. Yatin, come to you. What is it that you're hearing from dealers?
Well, then we'll have a look at Opto circuits, and the stock was down 6% yesterday, another 8% knock coming in for Opto circuits. And what we gather from our dealing rooms is that domestic brokerages as well as large hedge funds based out of Europe have been aggressive sellers in Opto circuits. We have seen a big unwinding of long positions in the counter, both in the F&O space as well as in the cash market. And dealers are anticipating furthermore pain to emerge as far as this particular stock is concerned, largely to do with the fact that there has been some concern on the balance sheet front, especially on the working capital side, as well as the building inventory that the company has had. They have addressed it in the analyst meet, but most of the funds are not yet convinced, and there is aggressive selling which could be expected in Opto circuits going forward as well. This is what dealers are indicating. Also, we have Jet Airways and Kotak had come out with a report today recommending a sell on this particular stock. Most of the brokerages are believing that the way the jet fuel prices are panning out, that is a bit negative for aviation industry, and generally Q2 is a seasonally weak quarter, so there is no big expectations going forward in terms of earnings for the short term, and there could be some selling pressures what dealers are recommending. And one stock which is standing out in today's trading session is United Phosphorus. They had an analyst call with select people yesterday, and they have indicated that they are anticipating the margins to be 18 to 19% by the year end, and they have guided for a margin improvement going forward. Apart from that, they have given a bullish outlook for the demand for pest protection and the crop protection products going forward, and that is why we are seeing some bit of follow-up buying in United Phosphorus after the bullish analyst commentary that they have given.
All right, Yatin, Darshan, thanks for your take on the dealer's pulse.